Whenever you're at a stopping point, I can try to work on it over there.
I mean, I guess, but like, I'm painting.
No, I know.
I didn't want to have to stop. And I'm getting really frustrated that this keeps fucking happening. I appreciate you offering to help fix it, though. I'm sorry that I'm so cranky about it. Talia, thank you for saying you love the piece, though. I hope that it'll stop doing this. But yeah, I'm glad Sia's here to see this, because it's seriously just like a disco ball of different colors bouncing around on my bitrate. Oh, Amanda, I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Sorry, but it's having the world's most annoying rave right now. It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was weird that it happened earlier, because it definitely happens more frequently, like, at this point of a stream, where, like, I've been streaming for a long time. Oh, thanks, Amanda. You're the best. Yeah, I hope we can get it situated because it keeps happening like at the end of every stream over here and it's really annoying. Because I'm just like trying to chill and vibe and paint. And I'm not like looking at OBS as much as I normally am, like during a gaming stream. So sometimes I'll just be sitting here talking to myself for a minute and being like, oh, I'm not live, okay. Whoops. Like when you're on the phone and it like drops the call but you didn't realize it dropped the call yet, and so you keep talking and then you realize and you like call the person back and you're like, okay, what's the last thing you heard? That's what it feels like. No, it's definitely OBS. It's 1,000,000% OBS. It just keeps saying OBS disconnected, OBS reconnected. Like, it's 1,000% an OBS issue. Oh my god, that's really annoying, Amanda. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Orange or grape would be good, please.
Okay.
I don't have to go too much longer. Starting to feel the sleepies too.
For a while.
Yeah. I keep bonking my head on the damn mic. Very annoying, very frustrating. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. I meant to say 0 out of 10 and I said 10 out of 10. On the do not recommend scale, 10 out of 10. Love you, thank you. Out of 10 perfect unrecommendation. I can't. I just saw that. Oops. Okay. I meant to ask them if they could grab 2 sodas for me, so I had to type it and ask. I need to stop putting my hand on top of the wet paint. But I also don't know where my hand is supposed to go. This is where an easel would come in handy, but like I've never painted on an easel. I don't know. I've always just painted on like a tabletop or like the floor. I only have an easel because a friend gave it to us, but it's too big to set up over here. Also, I don't know how to do it. Every time I see your mandalas, I'm like, damn, that's so well done and so radially balanced. And then every time there's a new one, it's even more well done and even more radially balanced. How do you do it? This one is definitely measured out. There's a lot of pencil marks I'm trying to paint over with this yellow that are not working out very well. I don't always do like a full-on measure. Like this one I used a compass and like a protractor and shit to measure it all out. Mainly for this middle this middle part. I might have to make that hot pink again because some of these are kind of messed up. But definitely I measure them out a lot.
It's hot as hell outside.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it says it's 99 degrees.
I got this ice cream.
Nice. Did you happen to get my message where I asked for you to get us 2 sodas each again?
Nope.
Damn it.
But I did anyway.
Oh, you read my mind. The moment you left is when I thought to ask, so I like sent you a message on Discord, hoping you would see. Realizing now that you probably have Discord open on your laptop, so it thinks you're active there.
Yep.
Yeah. So it would take 10 minutes for it to take to your phone. To get to your phone. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Take to the seas. I'm gonna try and save up to get me a bun original. Oh, Talia! These are too good and I need stuff for my walls. Oh my god, I will cry. Especially once I like do one of these from start to finish. You know, within the same year. It'll be a little bit easier to price it. Because I'm still trying to figure out what the pricing should be. I feel like the smaller one that I finished earlier, this one, this one's probably like 50. Because it's like a 5x7, it's not very big.
How many layers did it take you to finish that?
Well, I know, but the thing is like you can't just price your art so expensive that no one's gonna be able to buy it, you know?
I know, but I also don't want you to
But then it's like, how do I price this one if I price that one so much, you know? It's hard. I think a 5x7 though should be like 50-ish plus shipping. This one maybe more towards like 150. I don't know, but even that with like the amount of time I spend on it doesn't feel like enough, but then it's like I don't want to like list them for so much that nobody can buy them either. know those spiral paintings you can make as a kid with that spinning machine. This one in particular reminds me of those. Yes, I love those things. I know exactly what you mean. You can use white first as a primer to cover the pencil, then put yellow on it. I hadn't thought of that. I did mix the yellow with white. I never think of doing like a primer for anything. That would have been a helpful choice. Why you stream for a long time when you don't have to stop to get CO? When it's an art stream, it's hard to stop sometimes. How are you doing, Kevin? How was your day? Being serious, I just need a couple months to save some money first, or I could give you it bit by bit. Like a layaway. Whatever you want, Talia. I mean, you know, no rush. If you want to save up first, that's totally fine. I have a few paintings and stuff that I'm working on for a bit anyway, so. I'm not against the bit by bit either, but I also feel like I gotta figure out pricing first anyway, so. No rush, you know. That's way too low, 50 bucks, no. I can't price my art so expensive, no one will buy it, and I will. Oh my god. You agree 50 is too low for the 5x7? I'd say 5x7 inch, 75 minimum is justifiable. Okay. 80 at minimum IMO. Alright, I mean, especially for this one, like, I did wrap it around the sides like a fool, like a damn fool, and that took for fucking ever to try to, like, do the outline on at the end. Like, a lot. It's not even as much as you can make with an 8-hour shift at Wally World. I mean, to be fair though, I don't do art for that same reason, I guess. But I know what you mean. But it's just like, I don't know, people don't have that kind of money for art either, so it's hard. It's hard to price it. Welcome back. Where did I go? Oh no, did I go somewhere again? Could see offering a range of complexity for the mandala though, since I think a simple one would be okay at 50. That's fair. But like if it's one with a ton of pen detail and all that too, then 50 is too low for the work you're putting on it. Okay. I'm glad we can talk about this. I'm more than happy to pay premium prices for fun art. It's worth it. Oh my god, Talia, you're too good to me. Just wish I had one of the super high paying jobs so I could buy all of it. You're so sweet, Talia. When I started pet portraits in college with hardly any examples of them, I started 16 by 20 inch paintings at 75. Oh my god. That was low even then when shit wasn't quite as expensive as it is right now. Yeah. Don't sell yourself short, literally. Pricing by a minimum of $20 an hour IMO is fully reasonable when it's what you've spent your time practicing and mastering. The thing is, though, is like, I don't know how many hours this takes. I guarantee I still wouldn't price it right, you know? I know you're right. This is the exact advice I'd give to other people, but like, I can't. It's hard to justify when it's yours, you know? I don't know. And I also don't know what the shipping would cost for a canvas. Amanda, do you know? Since you do like pet portraits, do you ship them? Yeah, I guess some of the people that I know that have commissioned you, you would have to ship, so. I mean, obviously the size probably matters a lot, but all I have shipped before is a wooden letter, so. I don't really know what I would have to charge for it either. Love you. Let me just get yellow on this part, and then I can probably call it a night. While teaching painting classes, learning to just paint white over the pencil the first time was a lifesaver in classes where we had to make a stencil. I didn't even think about that. Thanks, Amanda. We'll talk about it later and hammer out some details. Hell yeah, Talia. I'm excited. That means a lot. Someone wants that detail, the wrapping on this side. Could be an upcharge. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because that took for fucking ever today. Having a custom artist a luxury product, don't forget that. That's true. I've also really had the experience of people being like, oh my god, your art's so good, you should sell your art, you should sell your art, you should have an Etsy, you should sell your art. And then we go through the effort of like opening an Etsy and stuff, and then we made like 4 sales maybe total. Which I don't mean to downplay, because like making any sales is a huge deal, but like the same people telling me to sell my art weren't exactly like the ones buying it, and it makes it difficult to like feel like your art is worth selling. And I mean, maybe now the art that I'm trying to sell is better art than I tried to sell then. Like, this is like paintings and stuff. When before it was probably more just like drawings. Not that there's anything wrong with drawings, but just a lot more effort and time and, you know what I mean, goes into a painting. Hanging a canvas on a wall is a little different than hanging a drawing on a wall, so I don't know. I just have a hard time with it because of that experience, you know? Oops. If I could stop getting yellow on my arm, that would be nice. I use so much time and effort and energy outside of work now. I've actually decided pet portraits aren't going out of my house for less than $350. I can price my art out of range, and I will. I mean, you absolutely can. Those are really difficult paintings. Oh, a hug was redeemed. Okay. Uh-huh. You have a mask on you, though. Still.
Unless your hair works.
Why would you do such a thing?
It's getting too snuggly.
Okay. I've shipped some. Size of box is the most important part of the pricing. A box that held bubble wrapped 16 by 20 inch paintings. Have def left my possession between $30 to $40 pre-pandemic. I think I had an 18 by 24 shipped for around 50 at the height of 2020. Damn. You've been going quite a while, Miss Bun. It's true, I have. It says 7 hours, which means it's been like 9 hours. Fuck. But like, do you see what I mean though? Like, I've been working on this painting for 9 hours. Like, there's no way I could charge somebody for every single hour I've put into this painting. Does that make sense?
Maybe you can do hours divided by 2 then or something.
I don't know. I don't track the hours. What am I gonna do? Start timing how long I spend on paintings? I don't know. I can't do that. That takes the fun out of it. So a big thing for me is art needs to be fun. I can't have to pay attention to things that make it not fun. Because that's not what I'm doing it for. I would rather underprice my art a little bit than like have to track the hours I spend on a painting. The rules for when I was faster at it were required half up front to allow me to get started unless someone needs to negotiate something else. Full payment is due upon finishing. Oh, I just take the full payment first. But I also only accept commissions or like anything that would be up front like that from people I know well, because it takes me forever. Oh, cute. A little kiss to boot. Hell yeah. Lit high emo spam. I love it, Lit. You can just estimate. I mean, it wouldn't be accurate, though. Like I said, I spent 9 hours on this today, and it barely has made any progress, you know? And I guess that's not counting, like, breaks or whatever, or, like, how long we were chatting at the beginning and stuff, but still, I feel like I'm very slow. I don't know. I appreciate that y'all just want to make sure my time is compensated, you know? I'm not trying to make it seem like I don't appreciate that. It's difficult to figure out how long I even spend on something. Well, and I guess we did spend some time doing the paint pen outline of this other painting first today, so I didn't spend 9 hours on this, but see, I know even less how much time I've spent on it now that I've actually tried to figure it out. Oh, Lord. Plans helps open your work to people who want a custom luxury item that can't afford it off the bat. I mean, that's fair. I can't afford for someone to just like ghost me on the rest of the payment. But like if it was like Talia, like I trust that, you know what I mean? I couldn't do that with somebody I don't know, because I know of too many artists that get ghosted like that for that to be like worth my time or effort, or you know what I mean? Especially if it's for one of the letters where like I wouldn't even be able to sell that to somebody else afterwards because it's specifically like a letter that matters to you in colors that you asked for, kind of thing. I do know what you're saying though. I think I'm just trying to say why I'm a little bit iffy about it. I've never timed myself. I've only ever guesstimated when I used to stream. I 100% factored in time spent on chat being a factor. See, but like the thing is like if I wasn't spending time talking to chat while I'm painting, I'd probably be stopping and looking at my phone or trying to find something to watch on TV or like stopping to smoke or eat more often. And like, I don't know. To me, chat is helping me stay on track, honestly. Does that make sense? Like, there's never gonna be a time that I can just, like, knock out a few hours of painting without doing anything else. So that kind of is just looped into the time that it takes because of my brain. Where am I? Why use many words when emote do trick? You worked on 2 things today. I do see progress on this. That's fair. I mean, we did make a lot of progress on this. Can look at that and see roughly 6 hours of work being practical for what you've done. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Especially including like breaks and stuff. Like actually taking a break. I'm definitely not working on the painting during the break, so I would say that seems accurate. There are shapes I'd by a star or moon. It's not a letter, it's more universal. That's true. I don't know where I could get that though. I'll have to look at Michael's and see what kind of stuff they have. I know the rainbow that I did, I got that at Target. I wonder if Target would have like a star or a moon kind of thing. I wish I could just like make my own wooden stuff. Because what I would do is I would offer custom like hand letter wood signs where I would do the lettering. I would make it say like lit hella cute, right? With my little like calligraphy lettering, and then I would be like, woodcutter thingy, do your thing, and then it would cut it out to make it do that in wood, and then I could paint it and make it hella pretty. But like I don't know how to do that, and I assume that it would cost me like thousands of dollars to get a machine that does that. So I want to say we have friends that have a wood cutting machine, but I don't know if I could ask them to like collab on something like that, you know, especially because we haven't seen them in forever. But I know they've been doing a lot of like woodwork stuff since the pandemic. We haven't seen them since the pandemic. Chat is a productivity tool. It really works. Do I look at my phone or anything when I'm streaming? Yesterday when I couldn't get my fucking homework done, what was I doing instead? Looking at my phone, clicking around on Twitch, fixing something for my own stream, right? I don't know if it would work the same if I was trying to do like a homework stream, but I do know that if I was trying to just do this painting on my own, that's how my behavior would be. So yeah, chat absolutely is helpful. Because like if I'm just by myself doing shit, sometimes I'm kind of like, well, what's other people up to? What's everyone else doing? And then I'll just spend time scrolling on my phone instead of just being able to like talk to whoever is here in chat. Does that make sense? Ladyface, thanks so much for the 10 biddies. It's so good to see you. How are you? I get it, selling is scary. If it helps, I've sold a rough estimate about 20 to 30 paintings to people I know and don't know. Everyone has been so gracious and eager to pay full upfront if they can. The few times I've had to pay, or the few times I've had pay schedules, there weren't issues either. Okay, that's good. This is helpful. I've never really sold paintings, only really drawings. And then I have sold a couple of the letters. Paint, why do you smell so good? Oh my god. Sometimes I just start getting really mad because paint smells so good. I don't know why I'm mad about it, but like... It smells unnecessarily good, okay? I don't know. What you would do, yeah, for real. That was great. And then I'd be like, would cutter, do your thing. Is possible with laser cutting. Well, how do you do laser cutting though? I have a machine that'll do that. I'm not sure. It can cut wood. I'll have to look into it. Interesting. Good working on art as well. Now that I'm home from work. Hell yeah. Worst thing to happen while doing commissions regarding reliability so far is on my end recently, where my health has repeatedly been fucked up in different manifestations for over a year, to where my current queue, to where I'm struggling to commit to a predictable timeline whatsoever. I've never had an issue with payments though. Okay. Yeah, mine's kind of the same thing. Not necessarily health, but just like, it's hard for me to work on commissions, you know? I take forever. Working on an illustration that I commissioned my partner to animate as well for some new alert gifs. Ooh! Enjoy them and he'll animate. That's so awesome, Ladyface. I'm gonna have to do an animation project for my class this semester and I'm scared. I'm scared. Having issues with me, which is why I'm for sharpening my pricing for anything else whatsoever, because low-key, if I'm fighting through back strain and medical issues to do commission work, even though I enjoy it, my time and energy that I can spend on activities just got a lot more scarce and valuable. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and like honestly, you have to price commissions more than just like I would price this, you know what I mean? Because the thing about a commission is I will be stressing the entire time about whether or not you're gonna like it. Whether I'm doing a good enough job for what you've paid for. You know what I mean? Mess! Yay, you're here! How are you, Messy? It's so good to see you! Thank you so much for the 3 months in a row! 3 months? Holy shit. Oh my god, I feel like that flew by. Thank you so much. Oh, I love you. How are you? You're just the sweetest. I'm probably not going for much longer. I've been streaming forever today. But I picked up CO during their lunch break because their stomach was hurting. So I kind of was just like, oh, I don't have an end time. Mwahahaha. And then just kind of kept painting. But I'm starting to feel the sleepies. But how are you? Thank you so much for the support. You're so sweet. If anyone, hold on. If anyone is not following this, you absolutely should be. There we go. There we go. How's Pokemon going? I love all of your Pokemon names. They're so stinking cute. Where am I in the chat? How are all you cuties doing tonight? We're getting sleepy, Ladyface. Uptime says 7:23. Add 2 hours to that because stream crashed earlier. So almost 9.5 hours of stream. But we got this done. The outline on this was done today. We finished. We did light pink on all of the layers. We did yellow. We had not started on the yellow at all before today, so definitely a lot of progress has been made on this. I feel proud. Also, don't think I'm accepting any more commissions for like 6 months minimum after I finish my queue just to reset. Absolutely. Open to the idea of taking them sooner if it feels right, but otherwise not. Yeah, like if it was a project that you know, would be excited to do or something like that. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, Ladyface, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. Doing pretty good. Have a really bad migraine? No, I'm so sorry. Oh, weird. Okay, uptime on OBS still says 7.5 hours. Uptime on my stream manager says less than an hour. That's really strange. Usually it'll like reset on both of them. But yeah, it's died a lot of times actually. So I'm just taking it chill, trying to catch up on some projects. Mess, I swear to God, you have a migraine. Relax. Stop working. Don't work too hard. Swear. I'll bully you into resting. How about that? How about that? For me, I definitely used to stress over that, but the more I did them, the more I got confident in that it will come out well. Now it's just getting into the outcome. It's just so different for me. Like, I could be doing the exact same thing and it feels so different. I don't know. It just feels different. It's so pretty. Thank you. I get to see a One Piece I don't absolutely love. I just like, I get in my head about it. You know what I mean? Like anytime I am making art for somebody, the reason that the first batch of letters went so well is because nobody that I was giving them to like knew what they were getting. It was like a Christmas present thing that I was like, well, I hope everyone likes it. And if they don't, it's not like they knew what they were getting, you know? But once like y'all saw what I made and you were like, I want one of those, I'm like, oh shit, I hope I can replicate it. I hope I can do it well. And like, it's just hard to like not get in my head about that. I don't know how to explain it. Apparently I love Bidoof. They horny as fuck but cute. Oh my god, stop it. I literally just asked about Pokemon. Nightbot's like, I just mentioned Pokemon. I'll put this quote. I'm so excited to hang up that letter when you ship them. I'm gonna spam pics of it and be like, look what I got. Isn't it cool as fuck? Oh, lady face. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I'm honestly debating on just like asking if the people who won one could send me like $10 each for shipping. And I am trying really hard to avoid doing that. But like also you could definitely get it faster if I did that. Because that's literally the thing that's stopping me right now, is like knowing that I don't have money to ship them all. And we don't have to discuss that during stream. It's something that I've been thinking about that could at least get it to y'all faster. I can't wait to see the pictures though. Oh my god. Seeing like my art in someone's like space, I'll cry. The creation I made was based on what I saw from other pieces. I know, but like for some reason my brain does not know what to do with that. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get better at it. I feel so behind. Okay, I understand. But how are you going to feel better if you keep trying to work through it? You know? I won't say you can't do any work, but try not to do too much. OBS doesn't think it quit. That bitch chugged an energy drink before stream, hit an energy crash and won't admit it, nodded off a few times. I can't. You make good art at the end? Oh my god, y'all are too good to me. Thank you. Wait, is Bidoof 40 AF? That was Pokemon Snap. New Pokemon Snap. Bidoof always had his little ass like everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, we'll tell your head to fuck off. Your letters are amazing. I'm big excited. Ladyface, you're the best. Thank you. Y'all hype me up so much. I'm not surprised Bidoof absolutely fucks, but what was the context on that? I guess I already gave you the context. No worries, I'm patient and can wait. Okay, Ladyface, you're the best. I'll 100% pay for shipping on mine. Talk to me later, we'll work it out. Talia, you already paid for shipping. You and Rev, since you paid for a commission for yours, I already had you pay for shipping. The problem is I had you pay for shipping like very early. So, you know, we're learning. There's a learning process here. But that's why it was specifically the people who won it, I was thinking, because I already had you and Rev pay for the shipping. Bidoof is a Rainbow Llamas fan, as we found out during Pokemon Snap. I can't. See, please. You can, though. It's hard not to get in your head, but when you are, it helps me at least remember art's a practice. I've practiced the process of the task at hand countless times. I know what I'm doing. It's going to come out well because I consistently want people to feel with it and love it, and that always comes through. That's true, Amanda. I just like, I get so in my head about if people want what I normally do or something, and then I'm like, wait, what do I even normally do? I don't know. It's hard. So that's why I have to be careful with commissions. But hopefully I'll get more used to it then, because it sounds like you said you did. That Bidoof was a badoof. We know fun is an ass gal. I like a good bod. What can I say? I'll pay more than I don't care. It's worth it. Talia, you are too sweet. You're too sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just, when we first did this charity stream and everything, and I took the commissions for the letters at the beginning of the year, it was, you know, obviously before everything decided that it needed to cost $1 million just to like survive. And so it just didn't occur to me that I like might not have the money for the shipping for it later, you know? If I'm just being real about it. So I apologize that y'all have had to wait. I feel terrible that they're sitting here like done, but I will absolutely get them out as soon as heckin' possible because I feel like shit about it. Very, very true about not piling on too much work. I think tonight I'm just gonna work on a jigsaw puzzle. Puzzle? What did I say? Puzzle! Jigsaw puzzle. And my birthday invitation. Your birthday is coming up? When's your birthday? It's almost Theo's birthday too. Theirs is September 12th. Is yours in September as well? Do I have another Virgo bestie? Or wait. Libra. Wait, have we talked about this? And I was like, all my besties are Virgos, and you were like, I'm a Libra. And then I was like, all my besties are born in September. I feel like maybe we've had this conversation. If they ask for it, they want it. That's true. Jack saw puzzles. Puzzles? Puzzles. Okay, it was more like this. It was more like puzzle. I remember that. Yes, it was you. That conversation did happen. Yes, I remember this now. I was like, all my besties are Virgos, and then you're like, no, Libra, and then I'm like, all my besties are born in September. I love it. Well, my other bestie, the one I have matching tattoos with, her birthday's Christmas, so not all the besties were born in September, but many of them were. A high concentration of them were. Puzzle sounds like something from Paw Patrol. It does. Ladyface, thank you for lurkies. I'm probably gonna end here in a second. I just wanted to catch up on chat and shit for a bit. I just appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for talking me through the weird brain shit with like trying to sell art and everything. It's a weird time, you know, to figure out how you price your heart on a canvas. So I appreciate it. Sometimes self-assurance has to come from blatant facts. They saw you make it, said I want one but in XYZ colors and organic or geometric and blank size, and as long as you fulfilled that, you did your job. And they will like it, especially because the vast majority of your clients will be people who don't typically do art themselves, especially mandalas. Yeah, that's true. Like even artists who want my art, it's because it's different art than what they make, you know? Okay, that's fair. Everyone knows March is the best month for birthdays. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's true. All my family's born in March. All my homies are born in September. When people don't tend to want to make them or know how, it's really hard for them to not like it. That's very fair. That's very fair. And it's not like the type of commissions like an emote commission or something where people are like, oh, that's not really what I was thinking, or can you change it? You know what I mean? It's more just like, these are the colors I want. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you for this, Amanda. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes you just need like somebody else who does a similar thing to like knock some fucking sense into your head. There was also a time when you called someone your favorite Gemini and then like half of chat were Geminis. Wait, really? That's hilarious. Oh, I did. It was probably Liam. I probably called Liam my favorite Gemini. The thing is, okay, Geminis can be the coolest people you've ever met, but then they also can be like, oh my god, you know? And I mean, maybe that's just what makes a Gemini a Gemini, but like, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. And it can just be a lot, you know? When you maybe don't know what kind of mood you're in either. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the raid messages because I'm getting sleepy.
Do you have a target?
I haven't looked yet.
Can I suggest a target?
Can I look first? You can suggest a target though.
It's someone's birthday today.
Oh! I was like, whose birthday? And then I'm like, wait, no, I know whose birthday. What is this friend doing? Hold on.
What's this friend doing?
Well, the category. Ow, 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 my toe. Placement has a new profile pic. What?
What?
That's not you. That's a bald ass bitch. That's not placement. Okay, this is where we're gonna go. Whose birthday? It's D4's birthday. So we're gonna go over to her stream. Once CEO said it's someone's birthday, I was like, who? And then I was like, wait, I know whose birthday it is. Did I copy my own raid? I did. Okay. In a blunt but deaf accurate way, most of our clients are really easily impressed because they're fascinated that someone can make something they don't feel they can. That's fair. It's on your job to do your best, but you shouldn't get too wrapped up if someone will like it. They will. They ask for one. That's true. That is very true. Thank you, Amanda. This helped a lot. She's also doing a subathon. Amazing. Okay, yeah. We're gonna head over there. It's kind of glitching. I had to refresh. I just want to make sure I can actually hear her. You know what?
I think she's also having some good reading.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was me. I assumed it was me. Can you just open it in a different tab over there? Thank you. That's totally fine. Maybe it's just happening a lot to people. And I think it's just me, but it's not just me. She's having some bitrate issues. Ugh.
Might be restarting.
I was gonna say I just saw her ask if she should try restarting stream, so we'll wait a second if she needs to restart. Because you definitely don't want to lose like the host and everything when you have to restart a stream. I totally understand that.
I'll inconspicuously suggest restarting her chat.
Yeah, it might be worth it. I feel slightly better that it's not just me this has been happening to today, but also like it's her birthday. Can you let her stream?
All right, I think she's back.
Okay. That's alright. We can chill for a second. Look at my pretty art. It's never actually true to color, but that's okay. It's alright. The last color is going to be gold. I guess you can see it over here a little. Did OBS have an update recently? No. I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. I wonder if the Windows update borked it, but like this was happening to me long before that Windows update, so I don't know. Look at your pretty art, look at your pretty face. Spleen. No, you. You're so sweet. If you ever want to brainstorm thoughts, feelings, practical issues on client work, feel free to hit me up anytime. Amanda, you are so sweet. Thank you. I might have to take you up on that. I really appreciate you offering that. Oh, damn, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love the candle motif, even if it was accidental. You know, I definitely did do like a pink, orange, yellow type of thing. But I didn't mean to make it look like candles. Especially up here, it does look like a candle too. And then also here. Yeah, I totally see it. No, it's not done yet, Vincent. I'm gonna have to do a few more layers of yellow. And then the parts that are white are gonna be gold. But I need to decide if I'm gonna use this gold paint or if I want to do like a gold paint pen. I'll probably try to do the paint, but we'll see. I know pet portraits people often consider to be complicated because it's realistic work, but it actually is not that much different in process from mandalas at all. That's very fair. Very fair. The purple around the edges look like little purple flames. They're definitely, it's more of like a hot pink, but it like doesn't pick it up right. Can you see it? Because everyone says purple, but it's more, I don't know. It's more of a hot pink, but I know this isn't picking up the right colors. It's hard to tell. And then there's gold coming through the orange of the background because I painted that gold first. Oh, you can kind of see it up top. But I painted the background gold first and then was like, this is too much. And then painted the orange over and then was like, wait, you can see it through. Wouldn't mind an orange shirt with that mandala on it. That would be cool.
We can't get quality prints of it.
If I was gonna say, if I can figure out how to do like a quality mandala on merch, I could also do like a digital drawing of this. I could scan it in or take a picture or whatever, and then do a digital drawing of it. That way we can make sure it's a high quality enough mandala for a shirt. Subject matter is different, but how we customize and navigate steps is not remotely different. We even use the same type of paint. I love that. Well, all other paint is so fucking expensive. I will gladly use my basics. I've tried to look at like a step up and I'm like, oh, no. The only thing that sucks is like there's a few of them like this one where it's semi-opaque. And some people like that. I learned that actually it's really nice for like, you know, if you're painting like a galaxy and you want to throw that hot pink in there and kind of put it like over with some of the stars coming through or whatever, like I could see that being helpful. I don't really do paintings like that, so like to me I was like, when would this be useful? So shout out to Base Fairy for explaining to me when it's useful, because sometimes I just need to know when something is useful or like that it is somehow useful to someone somewhere, and then I'm not annoyed by it anymore. One over each breast. Oh my god, just like 2 mandalas. That'd be hilarious. Fuchsia, yeah. Have a color deficiency in my eyes, so that probably doesn't help. Well, it's definitely not you, because a lot of people have mentioned it being purple, and I just know that it's how the light is picking it up and everything. It started as a joke, but I mean, that'll be fun. Okay, we good over at D4? Okay, nice. I definitely wanted to give her a second for it to like stabilize, because there's nothing more annoying than like having technical difficulties and then like getting a raid while you're trying to deal with all of that. So
It seems like she said.
yeah, no, Splee said that we're good over there. Thank you for the update. I'm bougie and use golden now, but it lasts forever at high coverage and pigment. Wait, what's golden? I almost always mix in a little water to thin it if I need to. I don't think I could thin my paint. It's very thin as it is. Meatloaf, hi, how are you doing? These look pretty, thank you. I did the outline on this today. It has like a little wrap part on the side, which was a mistake. I probably don't want to do that ever again. It was really hard to draw the outline on, but it looks really pretty. And then we've gotten a few of these layers done as well. So definitely a lot done today. We've been streaming for almost 10 hours. Dear Lord. The colors on that one are amazing. Thank you. I'm really proud of how this one came out. And I like that this blue in here ended up being a lighter blue than the background. It looks like it's on top of the background rather than like within it. I don't know. There's something about it that I really, really like. So thank you. That means a lot. Fun prints. Yes, please. I'll buy those too. Talia, you're the best. Oh, I missed some things. I'm sure the camera is auto-adjusting white balance too. It might be. You know what? I had that off, but then it was super dark. So then I turned it back on. So I don't know. Camera settings are a little bit funky. I'll think I have the right one and then I just don't. It's purplish pink. Yeah, it's like a magenta fuchsia type of color. It definitely is a purpley pink, but more of like a hot pink, I guess, than a purple. But Liquitex basics aren't bad at all, especially for flat color. They do have a higher water content already in the paint. Yeah, I was gonna say definitely the way that the pencil just like shows through all of this. I can tell that there's a lot of thinness, a lot of water already. But I do like Liquitex, so Monsty, I'm about to end now. I've been live for almost 10 hours. How are you though? It's so good to see you. Those little golden tubes go a long ass way. Where do you get them? I usually get stuff at like Michael's, so vibrant. Thank you. It's an acrylic tube I really like. The pigment payoff is amazing. Doesn't get shiny super fast. Has a low water content though, so the tubes are smaller at like $8 each. At Michael's last I bought them. Okay, it was at Michael's. Cool. Maybe I'll take a peek. Because there's certain colors that I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more on so I don't have to get semi-opaque. Adds dimension. It does. I really love it when it looks like the painting was on the canvas before the canvas got stretched and like stapled on. You know what I mean? Like there's just something about that look that I'm obsessed with. But then it took forever. Just came back from an ADHD into an unacceptably difficult GIMP install. And what the fuck, magnificent flower over a blue background. What's that? Oh, this is the one I finished earlier, Defiant. With the, I did the painting a bit ago, but I finished the outline today. Thank you. Thank you. CO uses GIMP. Some pigments are randomly more expensive, but I think it's because the material used to achieve the pigment. Some metals have a higher cost to make the tube. Okay, but usually it's like $1 more. That's fair. It's so good to see you though, Monsty. I'm glad we at least got to say hi. I hope you've had a good day. I'm well, I'm getting ready to sleep. Was checking Twitch a bit before. Oh, Monsty, you're just the best. I hope you'll have some good sleep. That was so pretty. Thank you. Thanks so much. If you ever want to talk protective varnish at any point, to let me know. Oh, I usually use this bad boy. How you feel about this one? This is what I spray on my letters. And I was gonna spray on these paintings too. I've never sprayed on a painting before, like on a canvas, but this is what I use on the wood. And this was what I used. It was workable. Remember we talked about this actually, because I had to spray it on top of that pink one because it was, my paint pen was writing weird over the semi-opaque. But yeah, we can talk about that later. Only clarify because most uses of GIMP aren't great. No, you're I mean, honestly, helpful that you clarified. I did actually know what it was this time, though. We did, yeah, I remember now. Defiant's pretty hard to talk about the program without people thinking something else. That flower over blue is only fucking amazing as a phonographer, especially love the composition, but it's all great. Oh, thank you. What's a phonographer? I've never heard that before. Okay, let me put the raid messages in again because we ended up chatting for a bit. But again, I wanted to make sure her stream got stabilized before we bombarded over there. Nightbot. Nightbot! Where's the first raid? Boosh. Okay. There we go. There we go. We have raids. I pretend to be a real photographer, but I use my phone. Shut the fuck up. I thought it was real. That was hilarious. Okay. If you are subscribed, please copy and paste the one with my emotes. If you're not subscribed, please copy and paste the one with the little sparkle in the bun. Normally it's the first and second one, but it went through weird. So, we are gonna raid D4. It is her birthday today. And... oh! Someone's hype training! There's a hype train! We gotta go! Raid D to the... no, not Frouth. Fourth! I typed it wrong like 3 times. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you all so fucking much for hanging out. Here's